Welcome back everybody guys, once here with another episode of Football Manager 2017 with Swansea City, and we're reaching the end of the season. In fact, we're basically there, 3 games left. Since the last episode, a disappointing, devastating 3-1 extra time loss against Crystal Palace did knock us out of FA Cup in the semi-final. Disappointing. We then got smashed 2-0 by Man City, who absolutely dominated us. We didn't stand a chance in the slightest. Yeah, but Keane made up for his performance for having a good game, unlike previously. But yeah, they're just disappointing. And then a 2-0 win against Liverpool to bounce back. Kingsley didn't have the best of games, but Neil Taylor came on and did good for him. And the same story about Montero and Josh Murphy came on and scored, which sort of put the game to bed. And that leaves the league table looking something like this. We're 5 points behind Chelsea. It's highly unlikely we're going to catch up with them, I'll be honest. There's not really much chance. Even if we do, goal difference, we have to do better than them. So yeah, basically Chelsea have won the league. However, more worryingly is we could end up in 4th, which isn't too bad but isn't too good. Like, we could end up with a really tough tie and get knocked out straight away, which would be disappointing. Or really badly, we could end up in 5th, which would mean no Champions League qualification, which would be devastating. Just to see what Chelsea have got and Man U have got, we're going to have a look at their schedule. Oh yes. We actually, in hindsight, we might actually have a chance. Since Man U are actually playing Chelsea, that's really good news for us, because it means either Man U will do us a favour and knock Chelsea down and bring them down, 3 points? Oh, yeah, Premier Division. 3 points, and if we win, we'll be on 74, which will mean they just have to mess up against Arsenal, who are out of form, or Everton, who both of whom haven't done good but have good squads. Or Chelsea will do us a favour and beat Man U, which will put us, and if we win, 4 points ahead with 2 games to go. So either way, that game should hopefully help us out, although we do still have to beat Tottenham, which yeah, Chelsea are happy that we're playing Tottenham, so Chelsea could win like the title this week. If, well, they couldn't really, but they could sort of put it beyond doubt this week, with some results going their way. Manchester City, quickly check out what their schedule is. Who have they got? Oh, scroll down. Ooh, they're still in the Europa League. Bilbao, they only drew 1-1 at home though, so that's slightly disappointing, but they've got such an easy run. They should probably win their remaining 3, which would put them at, 65 plus 9, 74. So if we win, we're kind of ahead of them. So we're not too worried about them. And Manchester United's schedule, let's scroll down again. They're in the Europa League as well. It could be a Manchester derby in the final, especially because they won away against Porto. They've got Chelsea, Stoke and Leicester, and they're in the FA Cup final. They've got a lot of games left, which hopefully will drop them down a notch and be able to make them lose points here and there. But fortunately for us, Manchester City, we should hopefully not drop out the top 4. Everything has to go wrong for that to happen. Yeah. But this is the team that we're going to play against Tottenham with. I'm rambling again, sorry. A very strong team. Llorente is still on the bench due to his fairly poor form. Amat didn't make it into the team. Keane and Fernandes did instead. Cork is the defensive midfielder. Tielemans, Sigurdsson. That obviously our second top scorer behind Llorente, and Murphy. Murphy's been in really good form, won us a couple of games recently. Not on Neil Taylor, it's quite obvious the rest of it. Sigurdsson, I think, signed a new contract. No, who signed a new contract recently? Was it Michael Keane, maybe? Yeah, Michael Keane signed a new contract recently because somebody was interested in him and I told them to go away. But yeah, this is a fairly strong side. I'm pretty pleased with it. Murphy's it's quite funny actually, if you look at our squad, there's 2 weaker points. Wingers, that's this group of 5 here, and fullbacks, that's this group of 5 here. You can see that's the clear weak spots in the team, and then midfield is insanely strong at the moment. Cork, Romero is like backups, and then Tielemans and Sigurdsson, absolutely amazing choices in the central midfield. But yeah, I'm going to get into the game against Tottenham. And here's our opposition today, a very strong Tottenham side. They don't have Son, he's injured at the moment, but apart from that, a very strong side. Eric Dyer and Ali, the English duo at the back, and Kane up front, 3 quality young English players. Rose and Walker, obviously they're the English guys in the side. Very strong side. Lamella, obviously creative as hell. Let's have a quick look at some of these players. Lamella, flair 18, technique 17, first touch 16 and fast. Ericsson, let's have a quick look. Oh, look at him, absolutely incredible. What's his free kicks like? Only 17, that's quite low. Duda fast again, Brazilian, so good dribbling, good technique. Harry Kane obviously a tank up front, mentally strong, physically strong, and technically like striker wise. Dele Alli, what a player. Danny Rose fast as all hell on that left flank. Yeah, beautiful side they've got there, and we just have to try our best against them. Actually, it's done quite a good job. Yeah, I'm not going to bother with anything else and let it get on. Oh look, we're shaking hands. Nice job, Pochettino, you're doing over there at Tottenham. Good players you got, nice English core, and we're lining up. Oh yeah, feel the feels, as they say. Harry Kane to Dyer, kick off, nothing's going to happen. I'll show you the first highlight of the game. And here it is, Ericsson forward to Kane, out wide to Dyer. This is vaguely worrying. I mean, there's all sorts happening. Carl Norton's given away a penalty, for crying out loud. Who's going to take it? Kane? Ericsson, maybe? Who's going to take it? Ali, maybe? Let's see. Harry Kane. Oh, I thought Fabianski saved it then. 1-0 down, 4 minutes in, Norton gave away a penalty. So all this talk about challenging for the title, Tottenham look like they're going to hammer us instead. Tottenham have another chance, but we've intercepted, and Tielemans forward to Boya Baston for counter. Murphy on this left hand side into Sigurdsson. Sigurdsson, beautiful passing range. Boya Baston, edge of box, back to Sigurdsson. Lloris with a nice save. Ooh, Norton has a throw in on the right hand side into Cork, into Sigurdsson's shoots. It's rebound, and Lamella with a beautiful board forward to Kane, headers it down to Ericsson. They're 3-on-3 here. Duda, nice tackle by Fernandez, but it's, oh for Christ, second penalty. Oh, we're our own biggest enemy, Fernandez. He's going to get a yellow card as well. What, Sigurdsson? Sigurdsson slagged off one of the referees and got a yellow card for it. Fernandez also got a yellow card for actually fouling somebody. 3 yellow cards with half an hour in, 2 penalties, 2-0. This is just unbelievable. And Tottenham with another chance. For what? 3 penalties in the first half. Norton 2 of them. Fernandez the third. I don't even have get stuck in on. I turned it off for this game. I thought, nah, I won't get stuck in. Kane doesn't score though, and Norton clears. Jesus, this game has been appalling. So I've made all my changes at half time, brought off the 3 underperformers, 2 of which gave away between them 3 penalties, Fernandez and Norton, brought on Amat and Kingsley, put Keane on the right. We've got a new centre-back partnership basically halfway through the game, and I took Sigurdsson off because he had a bad rating and a yellow card and seemed wound up, so I took him off and put Llorente up front, and I'm playing a 4-4-2, although Murphy can't do playing here if you look at his positions, so he has to be a winger slightly further forward. Hopefully that doesn't give him a gap to exploit, and yeah, start second half with a 4-4-2. Hopefully we can do something. With a corner for Tottenham, but it's cleared only as far as Eric Dyer, back up to Ericsson to get a good ball into Dyer, edge of the box, shoots, Tielemans tackles, and now we've got a chance to counter. Llorente, you moron, he just stood there with the ball and got tackled. That's just pathetic, frankly. Dele Alli with a chance to counter, shoots, Fabianski saves. Llorente, if I could do 4 subs, I would. Actually, can I do 4 subs? Is it maybe a bug? Let's try this. Okay, Boya Baston. No, I can't. It's just the FA Cup. It's not a bug or something. I need to check up the rules of the FA Cup, frankly. I'm just a moron. 20 minutes left, and I'm just watching our title hopes sink down the drain. Anything at all? Get creative. Confirm. We've been so bad this game, giving away 3 penalties. They even managed to miss one of them. Just appalling performance all round. Nobody can come out of this with their head not in shame, not hung in shame. Is that even the way you say it? No, it's not. With their dignity intact. We'll use that. Yeah, absolutely appalling performance. Dele Alli to Dyer. They just absolutely dominated. The 4-4-2 did not work in the slightest. They've just overrun the midfield, controlled the game. I was hoping we might be able to get some nice through balls, pump the ball up. Lamella scored 3-0. That, whatever. Ooh, we have a chance. Cork into the box. Llorente can use his height. Dyer. Oh, when Dyer's missing the chances, his form's gone. It's out the window. Everything's gone wrong. With no chance of winning the league now. Let's just hope Manchester City lost and Man U lost. Then Chelsea can confirm their title basically, and we can hopefully confirm a top 3 spot soonish. Eric Dyer, nice interception. Tielemans gets the ball back though. Amat to Llorente. Llorente uses his height, gets the ball to Boya Baston, out wide to Dyer. Can Dyer get a good ball in? There's nobody there. Hugo Lloris threw it out for a corner. Don't know why he did that. He wanted to give us a chance. Who's going to take it? Tielemans? Yeah, Tielemans into the box. Alderweireld clears only as far as hits Lamela, and it's out for a throw-in. Absolutely nothing's going to happen. This is like Tottenham's end of season capitulation. Oh, I can't pronounce that word. Last year, where they just collapsed in the last few weeks. That's what we've done. We've kept up with Chelsea or Man U or whoever was first, and then now we're just getting smashed. So, Chelsea and Man U haven't played yet, but yeah. Tottenham have moved 3 points ahead of us. We're basically out of the title race with this loss. We've been absolutely destroyed. Morale's probably down. Yeah, it's really down actually. Lots of yellows, which I don't like. Cork's suspended for next game, great. And I'll see you guys in a second for the game against Southampton. I like this guy, Carl May, that's me. Wave goodbye to the title, everyone. We have well and truly blown it with that result. But saying that, who on earth expected us to get title? Let's just have a... Do they still show the pre-season odds, or is it because there's the whole... oh no, where is it? Where's odds? Where do I find season preview? Do they... Yeah, see, the odds have changed completely. It's now 45 to 1. I'm quite sure it's completely different at the start of the season. Although, saying that, I can't remember well enough. Let's have a quick look at stages. Media prediction. Sorted by media prediction, then have a quick look where we are. We're third. Look how much higher we are. They were meant to be second, they were meant to be fifth, we were meant to be 11th. That's such a rise. We're in the top 5, the only team who isn't meant to be there. We've replaced who were meant to be 4th. Arsenal, obviously. Then there's Watford and West Ham have done really well. Apart from that, Sunderland have done pretty well as well. Middlesbrough also, and the rest of it. Everton have done really bad, and as have Liverpool and Arsenal. But yeah, see you guys in a sec. And we're back again for the game against Southampton, and it all went wrong for us last weekend. Man U, well, at least they didn't win, but they didn't lose against Chelsea, so they were ahead of us on goal difference by about 8 goals. Chelsea actually just won. They had the early kick-off, and they're now 6 points ahead with 2 games to go. Yep, they've won the league, let's be honest. Unless Tottenham wins 7-0 twice, they've won the league. And Man City also beat Burnley, so we actually need 4 points to keep ahead of them, which is vaguely worrying. So yeah, basically we're in a tough spot, and we have to win this game in order to keep our top 4 hopes alive. So I've picked this team, slightly different. Alfie Mason comes in. We'll keep Michael Keane as a ball playing, just because he's so in form, and compared to, well, Fernandez's embarrassment last game, and then Amat's not being too good. Alfie Mason comes in. Neil Taylor, Norton keeps his spot ahead of Lewis just. Romero comes in as defensive midfielder because Cork's suspended. Sigurdsson and Fair comes in for Tielemans, who's not had the best of days. And Britain, I just don't quite trust him enough. Dyer and Routledge is in for Murphy. Murphy's not even on the bench. With Montero's pace on the bench, and Llorente gets to restart up front, so give him another chance. So yeah, I shall try and beat Southampton now. Our opposition, Southampton playing a very narrow 4-4-2 diamond. Lascelles was, I think, the biggest transfer of the January window. No, it wasn't. It was the biggest transfer of the deadline day or something like that. Very strong side. They've got very creative midfield, quite hard tackling, nice attacking, very fast strike force, Target and Cedric. A good side, a budget side to say the least, and we're going to try our best to beat it. First highlight of the game goes Southampton's way as they're passing it out from the back out to Classy to Tadic. They've got loads of options. Long is through here, lovely tackle by Keane. Fair out wide to Dyer. Can Dyer take on his man? Can we exploit the 2-on-1 situation we have down the flanks? Dyer back to Norton, to Sigurdsson, and here we have, look, Norton, look how much space he has to work with. That's sort of the aim of having this wide tactic against the narrow one. Routledge is in the box here, into Leroy Fair, back to Sigurdsson. Dyer scored. Was he offside? No, he wasn't. Beautiful goal. I should have looked at assistant. That was really stupid of me. What a goal. And yeah, is that his 20th goal or something? I didn't watch, I'll be honest. Beautiful goal. Routledge in the box, pass it to Sigurdsson. No, to Fair, even pass it back to Sigurdsson. Sigurdsson sees Dyer's run. Dyer cross the keeper into that top corner. Beautiful. We have another chance here. Routledge going down the flanks. You can see all our attacks. I mean, it's only been 5 minutes, but we've been trying these flanks, testing them. Dyer into the box, pass it back to Llorente. Llorente scores. Back in the first team, 20th goal of the season. 6 minutes in, and we're 2-0 up. This is a bit better than the Tottenham game, to say the least. Again, down the flanks, beautiful ball in. right on the byline and he gets the ball in. Llorente, their defence is at all sorts of odds because we could just go around them. We have another chance, Norton with a ball in, Llorente just over crossbar. We've just got to hope now, if we beat Southampton, that Manchester United drop points so we can get that third spot, because I'd much prefer a third spot, because you never know, you could get a really hard team in that fourth spot. Champions League qualifier, which I do not enjoy. Rodriguez has scored a nice goal for them. It was pretty nice, to be fair. Here we see it in 3D, Long with a lovely ball to Tadic, one touch football, classy, passes it straight through our defence. Rodriguez in there. Mawson didn't quite keep tight enough to him, didn't watch his run properly, and yeah, 2-1. The lead is slender. We're going to half time with 2-1 lead. I'm going to let Curtis do the whatever it's called, team talk. Leroy Fer, we're passing it out. Well, it's the opening highlight, don't bother with this. Llorente's got the ball, or target tackles, and now they've got a chance to launch the ball up to Long to target. Ward-Prowse, good creativity on the guy Tadic, forward to Long, uses his pace to get through the defence, shoots just wide, thankfully. First change of the game for us is going to be Routledge off, Montero on, trying to use his pace to get down that left. I'm looking at Neil Taylor, but he gets to stay on for now. Forster with a goal kick for them, forward to Davis, Taylor cuts it out, passes it back to Fabianski, to Keane, the ball playing defender picks out Dyer on that right flank. Dyer has options, Norton should really be moving a bit further forward, and there he is, Norton on the right. Fer picks out Norton, can he get a good ball in? He can. Llorente, saved by Forster. Llorente has another chance here, out to Montero. Montero's tackled, and now Southampton can cut. Oh, beautiful recovery by Montero. He's cut inside now, into the box. Can he make it solo? Forster saves. Another substitution for us. I'm going to take Leroy Fer off. He looks a bit tired. I want Tielemans' morale to go up, and Sigurdsson's better at scoring, so Sigurdsson moves a bit further forward in the hope of getting goal-scoring opportunities. Norton with the ball on the right flank to Keane, back to Norton, back to Mawson with a lovely ball forward, but unfortunately Llorente can't get there, and that ball forward might be the problem. Shane Long scores. Oh, for crying out loud. 2-2. Here we see it in 3D, Tadic, an edge of the box, gets a lovely ball in here, straight into Long's feet. He can't miss from there. Oh, devastating. Yes, we're going to end the season the same way we started it, with some terrible performances and terrible form. Although, I thought Norton would get a good ball in, but he won't, and this is the end of the game. 2-2, we've let a 2-goal lead slip. That's disappointing to say the least. Yep. Bloody hell. So, we've finally had some good news. Manchester City drew against Sunderland, which means 1 point today, and we have sealed Champions League qualification as full slot. Unfortunately, Man U beat Stoke, as you can see on the screen there, and today they have, who do they have? I can't even see them. Leicester. So they're probably going to get at least 1 point, and if they get 1 point, we can't pick up the 10 goal difference between us. So basically, fourth is what we're fighting for. But if we lose today, it's a very high chance we lose that fourth spot. So yeah, submit team. Actually, I'll show you the team first. Here it is. I've double clicked. There you go. Fabianski in goal, Norton, Keane, Olsen, mainly because I want to play some of my younger players, and well, Fernandez has had a shocking end to the season. Amat's not been amazing, so Mason and Keane get the English centre back duo getting on. Kingsley gets the left back slot despite being not in the best of form, but whatever. I wanted to play him. Taylor wasn't the best of form either. Lucas Romero gets because Cork's still red carded. Lucas Moura gets the defensive midfield spot. Tielemans comes back in ahead of Fer. Just want to play him because he's young. A lot of these players I want to play because they're here for the future. That's why Boyo Baston's in ahead of Llorente, Montero and Dyer. I wanted to play Barrow, but Dyer's just so good for me this season. I can't not play him. So that's the team, and I'm going to play against West Ham now. Quick update on how the rest of the table have gone. Crystal Palace and Burnley have got relegated. Crystal Palace in a FA Cup final despite getting relegated, very Wigan-esque, against Manchester United. I think that was the final last year as well. Crystal Palace versus Manchester United. Was it? Yeah, it was. Hull need a fair few points to stay up, but they probably won't. I've already scouted the three of them, and I'm looking for potential targets to sign if I can when they go down, if there's any amazing players or youth prospects that want to leave a sinking ship. But yeah, here's our opposition, some very well-known players. Figuli, obviously a free transfer in last year's version of Foot Manager, who's often good to sign. Payet on the left, free-kick specialist, amazing player. Andy Carroll, hoof it up to him, he'll get the ball. Nortfelt and Obiang, very defensive and good partnership in the middle. The back four, Cresswell's amazing. Byram, some young talents on full back. Winston Reid and Ogbonna and Nigel in goal. Final game of the season. Here's the teams walking out for the last time. Some pre-match warming up. You gotta feel the fields here, feel the fields, and kick off. Half an hour gone and not much has happened. We've been the better side, although West Ham had the first highlight of the game. Lovely tackle by Norton, but West Ham keep the ball. Paye again out to Cresswell. Cresswell chips it forward to Obiang. Nice header by Keane. Dyer can't get a good ball forward, unfortunately, and they have another chance. Paye to Lanzini. This could be their first shot on target. Fabianski saves. That was their second shot. I didn't notice the first shot. And then, yeah, nothing else. A rare sight this season, Nathan Dyer being my worst performer on the pitch. Barrow, I guess, will get his last chance of the season. 0-0 at half-time, and there's only one highlight to tell you about. Nathan Dyer will come off for Barrow now, though. Hopefully his pace, just his first appearance after his bad injury, which took him out for like a couple of months. Hopefully he can come back with a bang. I guess technically a draw is all we need today, as long as we don't concede from this now. Oh, they've missed, and it's a corner. No, it's a goal kick, thank God. Llorente's on for Boya Baston, try and get maybe a goal. I'm not going to do anything too risky. I was going to take Gylfi off, but he's been one of my better players, so I don't think I can make any other changes. There's nobody playing bad as well as being tired. Oh, nope, there you go, there's a change. Romelu comes off, and you know who's coming on. Liam Britton, the hero of Swansea City for the last decade. What a player. Yeah, he left for a bit, but we'll ignore that. We'll pretend he's been here the whole time. Can we make it a 0-0 draw? We've got 10 minutes. Or can we win this? Sigurdsson, beautiful ball in. It's a penalty. We've got a penalty. I can't believe it. After last, 2 games ago where we gave away 3 penalties, we have a penalty. I don't even know who takes them. Probably Gylfi. Let's see who takes them now. Maybe Llorente. I have no idea. Gylfi, it is Gylfi. Gylfi scores. Champions League, here we come. We haven't quite done a Leicester and won the league, but we have qualified for the Champions League. I hope they don't score 2 goals in this last 10 minutes. Beautifully taken penalty by Gylfi. I never rewatch penalties because they're just never important enough, to be honest. Gylfi is absolutely shattered on the pitch, but he has scored a very important penalty that might well see us through to Champions League, and it looks like it will. Now, one exciting thing, Man U could well have lost, and if they did, oh, Gylfi's off. Nothing I can do about that. Just quickly drop him back, confirm for the last like 10 seconds. Yeah, Montero's a wide midfielder. Never thought you'd see that. Wow, a minute and a half over the time. Please just end it. There we go. I'm clapping. We've done it. We've qualified for the Champions League. Now to see, once I click this button, did Man U lose? No, they didn't. They won. Oh no, they drew even. Oh, so close, so close. Just 1 point anywhere along the season and we'd have automatic Champions League qualification. Look at all those draws for Manchester United and West Brom. No surprise, West Brom drew a lot. Hull went down in the end. Despite a draw, Everton just won their games, so the draw was irrelevant anyway. But yeah, Hull, Crystal Palace and Burnley going down. Chelsea, Tottenham, Manchester United and Swansea making up the top 4, and Watford and Manchester City in the Europa League spots, I think. An FA Cup final, don't really care about. Champions League final, don't really care about. I will go over stuff like that at the start of next season. Swansea qualify for Champions League, that is amazing. Initial budgets, 22 million, that's not that much, although what's the wage budget like? 1.6 million, that's 300,000, okay, that's a decent amount. I can get a couple of good players in. 31 million, that's our finances sorted. 27 million in the bank. Unfortunately, I keep asking the board for stuff and they just won't give it to me, but I will ask now that the season's over. Maybe they'll be a bit nicer. But yeah, curtain comes down. We've had an amazing season, and actually this episode will be an extra bumper episode. Once the reports and stuff come in for the end of the season, I'll show you that as well. Huge news, I won Premier League Manager of the Year. I'm really pleased that I didn't think I would, because normally whoever wins the league gets it, and maybe they've improved it this year, so that overperformance get easy. I'm only 21 years in the game. That's my face. But yeah, I didn't use the whole 3D feature thing because I didn't have a good picture of myself available. So on to play a Team of the Year, Keane and Norton. So built off a strong defence. Actually, can I confirm, were we built off a strong defence, or is that just lies? Conceded, no, we weren't built off a strong defence. we came forth with our defence and our attack. Let's have a quick look. It was a good attack basically, although Chelsea's attack was just insane. Fulton, yep, I will let you go. This is about wanting to leave. Yep, no, I'm gonna let you go. You're just not good enough, frankly. Quick stats thing. Costa got top scorer. Troy Deeney came close, as did Saza. Ibrahimovic and Eden Hazard and Costa all had really good ratings. Eden Hazard with a lot of assists. Costa actually second in assists, top goal scorer, probably going to win Player of the Year. Yeah, see you in a second. And here we are, the end of season awards and reviews and stuff like that. Nathan Dyer clearly won that outright. He was absolutely incredible. Keane and Cork were really good for our defensive stability from the two of them. Keane especially, but actually and Cork too, they were both amazing. But Dyer, with his goals, he in fact, if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be playing this tactic at the moment. I'd still be playing with wingers, but the fact he kept scoring, I thought, why not just play him as inside forwards? Romero actually got signing of a player for season, despite Keane getting young player this season. That's a bit weird. I'd have put Keane as signing a season, but well done, Romero. And goal of the season is Routledge. Let's watch this goal. It's got a load. Oh, it's against Man City as well. That's just incredible. What an achievement. Goal of the season against Manchester City. Claudia, look at the defence. Company, Otamendi, Zabaleta, Clichy, Fernando, such strong defensive players, and we got goal of the season against them. Here we are. Boyer forward to Routledge. Routledge runs at the defence, skips past, drops back and shoots from range. Beautiful goal, absolutely incredible. No wonder that one goal this season. Here's the team of the season, fairly standard. The only like points of contention maybe is Fernandez, to be honest. Him and Amat were sort of similar. So yeah, season review, we obviously did amazing. More than that, we confounded expectation by qualifying for continental football, finishing 4th. We won the FL Cup, absolutely incredible. The fans are probably over the moon. Whole team meeting, I'm going to say well deserved break. We're going to qualify for the Champions Cup next year and everybody is happy. That's the sort of reaction I was after. Look at the squad, morale insane. 4 players upset, I don't know why, the weirdos. Confidence review, look how over the moon they are with me. Absolutely insane. Unfortunately matches dropped towards the end and transfers, why did transfers drop? I can't see why transfers dropped, but yeah, matches dropped towards the end of the season. Upset about selling Key, but 22 million is worth it. I've got no philosophies. Club statures actually normally doesn't rise till the 2nd season, so the fact that that's risen is good, but it'll rise a lot more next season once we're in Champions League, and that'll really help secure my job status. A scouting report, Wijnaldum and Nacho Monreal, no thanks, don't want either of them. Season injury, who missed the most? Daniel James McBrink, nobody of real importance. Okay, him, I didn't want him to miss much because he's a young super talent. Carl Bartley, I'm about to sell for 1.8 million. Taverner, hopefully going to sell. Rangel missed 16%, that's quite bad. Taylor missed nearly 15% of the season. Sigerson missed 12%, that's quite bad, but overall injuries we were super lucky. I'm not going to bother looking at the rest. We were so lucky with injuries. That's why we did so well with a small squad. We didn't have to rotate. This is a season review. Like obviously young players did well. Liam Cullen especially is done really well, improving throughout the season. Fortunately I don't think he's got it. Aaron Lewis also improved a lot. He might actually have it, so I'm going to try him. Routledge, Britain and Tremel all over 30, obviously they're going to get worse. This episode is going to be so long. Pre-season start date, I'm going to make it 5 weeks, don't really have much choice there. One other thing I want to look at is sackings, because there's been a few sackings here taking place quickly. So Liverpool have just sacked Marcelo Bielsa for poor league position, but then importantly Arsenal sacked Arsene Wenger for poor results, but then they did hire him as their director of football because Arsene Wenger is Arsenal. Yeah, date, let's have a quick look. 1st of July, no I want to hear these. So, and Burnley sacked Gary Monk, that's a bit unfortunate, I like Gary Monk. But that's it for this season, that's it for this episode, that's it for, now, next season I shall see you guys with a transfer update at the end of pre-season and the first match of the season, which, oh no, we didn't win the FA Cup or the league, so it won't be a Community Shield. But yeah, see you again. Thank you so much for watching, hope you enjoyed. Tell me how your first season went for Manchester 17. Goodbye.